Welcome back. Today's react. We're looking at Gen Z's obsession with small talk. I don't even think it's Gen Z that has an obsession with small talk. I feel like it's what is the generation before Gen Z? I forgot. What do they call it? No, it is millennial. They are the ones that are obsessed with small talk. Bro, at my job, all you gotta do, right? I'm not gonna say what my job is, but let's just say somebody's coming to buy something. You're coming to buy the thing you're coming to buy. You don't gotta ask me questions about my life. You don't need to know, and I don't need to know about yours. Just ask me what my recommendation is for the thing you wanna buy is. And that's it. I don't need to know about your life. You don't need to know about my life unless it has to deal with something with the product. I hate that junk so much, bro. Like, people will come up to the register and tell you their husband just died, their wife just died, their kid just died. Now you putting me in a position of like, dang, now I'm like, what do I say? Like what do I say? Bro, I can't handle situations like that. I hate that so much. I've had a person tell me they finally moved. Like they're finally got a home. They're not homeless no more, like, because they used to live in their car. Bro, what does that have to do with this product? Like, yes, I feel good for you. That's beautiful. You finally, like, you got a house, you got a place to stay. You're not living in your car no more. Good for you. That's great. But why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me that? There's no reason to tell me that. But anyways, you already know what to do. It's right there. I got to switch right here. I will stream there eventually. What is this clip? What restaurant is this? So I can avoid it. Is that Arby's? What is Arby's logo? Pretty sure it's a hat. It looks more like a hat. No, this isn't it. This looks like the Five Nights at Freddy. Is that not the logo that's on that hat? This is legit the logo. All right, that's enough of that, bro. What does this have to do with small talk?
No people. Yeah, bro, you look like a rock with a smiley face. Okay.
The pointlessness of small talk. Okay, this makes me
Very
want
pointless.
to break my leg.
The worst ones is where it's like, I feel like I'm talking too much in the intro, but like, it's just a long, just imagine a long hallway and there's just one other person walking towards you and you're walking, you know, forward. And then they say, hi, how are you? And they stop. Why are you stopping? Just say hi. I say hi. And we both keep on walking. Why are you making me stop? There's no reason for me to be stopping.
Hey, hold on. Let me explain myself. If you had the opportunity to dictate the type of person I am, you know, in terms of my social ability, you probably think that I'm this really outgoing, talkative, jolly-ass nigga that wants to start a conversation with everyone that I so much as just glance at the distance at. You know, like, you guys are probably judging how social I am based off my videos and what you think, wow, this guy has to be an extrovert. You know, he's probably the one starting all the conversation, right? Unfortunately, you are incorrect. Wrong. Zero. Nada.
By the way, if you think that about me, which I doubt you do, I'm not that either, to be honest. Like,
No. Once. Doce. Okay, let me chill. I am actually an introvert, believe it or not.
Facts, same.
Yeah, I know, right? Whoa, yeah. I'm not a fan of talking to people. You know, in fact, I'm not a fan of being around people in general.
I wouldn't say it's like, I don't even know. Like I'm okay with talking to people, but if it's just for no reason, no, I don't want to do all that.
It drains my energy, you know? Like, people start to piss me off.
Bro, what are these clips he's using? This has nothing to do with small talk.
Every time I hang out with people, like my friends and shit, you know.
Bro, what is the last video had the same junk? What is these random clips and photos? What is going on, bro?
I have a good time, you know, I have a good time. But then within that good time I'm having after a certain period, my brain says, okay, I'm starting to get tired of you niggas. I'm trying to head home. And I don't.
Did it just appear? I didn't even see it.
Tired of you niggas. I'm trying to head home.
Oh, it was right there.
And I don't know if that's a trait that has been inherited or developed as a child due to environmental factors, but yeah, that's just how I am. Okay, now, calm down. Wait a minute. I don't want y'all to think that I am an individualist, you know, that I can't start conversations with people.
We get it, bruh. We get it. I understand.
You know,
Well,
that,
obviously I understand. I don't know about
like I'm
anybody
some
else.
sort of social recluse or some shit like that. You know, even though I consider myself an introvert, I still talk to people. You know, I still initiate conversation.
Yeah.
I still push through it regardless because I realize that it's important. You know, it builds character, it builds confidence, it builds social cohesion. But the thing that I can't stand, right? You know, the thing that I hate and cannot begin to comprehend is
useless
small
conversation.
talk. Small talk, like I feel like it's such a waste of fucking time, my nigga. Like
Very big
sometimes
waste of
I
time.
be at work, right, and a random co-employee that I've never met before in my life comes up to me, smiles at me, shakes my hand, and says, "Hi, how are you?" Oh yeah,
Like, you don't care how I am. Like, I don't understand that. I don't care how you are. You don't care how I am. Why are you saying, how are you? It makes no sense. I'm just going to say, I'm good and walk past. I'm not sitting for that convo. It makes no sense.
I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. Oh,
Exactly. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Why are you saying, how are you? You don't care about anything else that's going to happen after the, yeah, I'm good.
wonderful weather we're having, huh?
Well, yeah, like,
Yeah, it's a cool breeze, you know what I'm saying?
like unless you're actually planning on having a whole conversation with me, don't say hi, how are you? Like, it's pointless. It makes zero sense at all.
Well, working hard or hardly working.
Oh, that's the phrase I hate the most. Oh my god. The people that come into the place where I work say that all the time when it's just not as busy as it usually is. We can get everything done and then it'll just look like we're not busy, and then they'll walk and say that same stupid phrase, bro. After that moment, I honestly don't even want to talk to them no more. Like, just get out of here already.
So like, what do you do? Like, where do you work at? Nigga, we work at the same job. Oh. Well, have a good day. Okay, you too. This is what I hate about small talk. Like, I cannot for the life of me even begin to fathom how that concept is a thing. Like, it's so whack. I don't know. I feel
I forgot that was a Kendrick Lamar thing.
as if I'm already introverted as it is, and I already have to go out of my way to talk to people, right? The least people can do is to make things interesting, right?
Right.
Like, I already work 8 to 9 hours a day minding my own business, right? There's no way in hell that you are going to proceed to stop what you're doing, walk up to me after I've had a long day, and give me the most driest, most small talk type of conversation known to man, you know, not telling me anything interesting and just walk off. Like, what the fuck was the point of walking up to me? You see, I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather have a conversation that has a bit of quality, you know, like a little bit of pizzazz, you know,
Purpose.
not a dull, boring, basic conversation. Like, a lot of people might tell me, oh, my leg, but small talk is the foundation. Within small
Is that the name of this man's channel? How did I not notice that? Why
talk, you
is
try
that
to
the
find
name?
some sort of common ground, so you ultimately discover something that you can relate to with that person, and so that the conversation ascends and prospers.
Oh, bro.
I get that, okay? You know, I do. But the problem is, a lot of people's intent is not to do that, at least empirically speaking. Like,
Exactly.
their intent is to see you, be nice, have a little small talk, and have a jolly old day, which is cool. Like, I don't expect everyone that I encounter to have a full-on engaging / entertaining conversation with me. But the thing is that convos that are engaging are ultimately what forms bonds, you know, like what forms relationships, what forms communities. And I feel like, as much as I internally don't like talking that much, I feel like it's important. If I'm gonna go out of my way to try to conversate with you, please be interesting. Please be as interesting as I would try to be with you. Like,
That's not what I wouldn't say that. I would say, if you're going to talk to me, at least have something in mind that you're actually coming to talk to me about. If I'm gonna actually go out my way to talk to somebody, I'm going to be talking to them about a specific thing. I'm not gonna just say, hi, how are you? Blah 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 blah. Pointless conversation. I'm not doing that nonsense. So if they're doing it to me, they better have something to say. That's what it is.
I remember I used to work a job, right? I used to work a job as a lead generator for an HVAC company, you know, trying to get people to get free in-home estimates on their HVAC unit. You know, this was a long time ago. I then quit this job due to the fact that it was so fucking ass. But I used to be a lead generator and I worked at Lowe's. And I would stand at my post for hours, you know, waiting for someone to come up to me so that I can get them signed up for a free quote, you know, a free in-home estimate.
Oh, he's one of those? Bro, you have to talk to the people. Bro, at the place I work, I see them all the time. I could never work that job, bro. I could never work that job. Like the people at the kiosks for like T-Mobile and all that, I don't even know how they get sales. You tell me these people walking around just gonna sign up for T-Mobile? I don't understand that, but it's whatever. I could never work that job. I don't know how much money they make in that job, but I don't think it's gonna be that much.
Hours and hours would pass, and no one would come up to me, right? You know, I try
because they're not supposed to come up to you. You're supposed to talk to them.
I to holler and say, you know, anyone want a free quote for your HVAC system? No? All right, then fuck you. Everyone was rejecting.
Bro, the people I see do this job be almost forceful. Like they'll be following these people. I just like that's why I can't do it. It's just like a desperate, like you're begging the people to sign up for the thing. Like you're just, I don't know. I can't do it.
You know,
I can
but
never
then
do
there was
it.
this one Indian. You know, there was this one Indian that came up to me and said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Do you need any HVAC services?" And he was like, I don't know." And then I was like, you don't know? How old is your system, if you don't mind me asking? It's pretty old. It's over 25 years old. And then I was like, yeah, that's pretty old for real. You know, we usually recommend to all customers that have a 10+ year system to consider getting a free quote, you know, to see if you would want to replace it. Then he just straight up said, you know, my HVAC unit started smoking once and we had to turn off the entire unit, you know, before the house caught on fire. So we turned it off, and for the last 3 days we've been sweating profusely. It's actually been really hot. Oh my god, man, that's actually wow, for real? Yeah, the curry.
This is really how conversations be with random people, bro. Like I don't understand it, bro. I swear there has to be some actual NPCs in the world, because there's just no way that people act like
had
this.
at home doesn't even need to be heated in the microwave due to how it's already heated up because of the lack of air conditioning.
Yeah, because this guy legit sounds like he actually needs a new AC system. And he's like, well, I don't know. Then why did you come up to me? If you don't want a new AC system, why are you talking to the AC guy at the kiosk? That makes no sense.
Yo, that's actually wild, bro. Like, I remember that same shit happening to me. But like, my HVAC unit was damn near finna explode because it was like old as shit. And I was so hot, man. Like, I was so hot. I wouldn't have been surprised if I caught on fire.
Now sign right here.
Oh, jeez. So, let me get you started with that free quote to have someone come and, you know, see how much it would be to replace it. Oh no, that's okay. Maybe another time.
Like legit, bro. Like, why did you come talk to him?
Have a good day. I wanted to immediately backslap this nigga. I have not gotten any leads the entire day. I had stood at my spot for 6 hours with no one even budging. But the one person that comes up to me and actually has a considerably long convo with me, you know, and has an HVAC unit that is damn near defective.
Yeah, 25-year-old AC system is actually insane.
You know, damn near about to turn to fucking dust, damn near about to disintegrate. Didn't want a fucking free quote, and I was done, bro. Like, I was just like, bro, what the fuck? I wanted to end my life after that. But
okay, it's not that deep.
Anyways, that's besides the point.
Well, I guess he makes money from the people signing on there, but still.
The point that I was trying to make from telling you this story was, look at the type of conversation we had. Wasn't too long. It wasn't too short. It was interesting. It was engaging. You know, it actually encouraged me to say something back that was of value. It wasn't the same old boring shit that everyone else always does or says. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I would rather you come up to me, right, and talk about the time you ate uncooked pork sausage, right, and got food poisoning, and you had to spend a total of 10 to 20 minutes digging out and removing a 32-foot
I wouldn't want to hear about this story. I don't need to hear that.
tapeworm from the inside of your asshole, than to come up to me with the same old shit that 25
I'll take those conversations over there.
other niggas at my job ask me. Like, I hate small talk. I despise it. It's boring, it's lame, it's demotivating, and pointless, bro. I feel like people need to work on their conversational skills. Like, I'm tired of having to do all the work to make things interesting. Like, how is an introvert outperforming you in terms of conversational ability? Maybe it could be a thing where maybe it can be a me thing where it's like I'm just not able to connect with a lot of people, because, you know, the type of person I am, I can already kind of detect or conclude who's, you know, enough to be a potential friend of mine, who passes the vibe check, you know.
I guess,
you know, based on the vibe that they give off. Maybe I'm just the type of nigga that doesn't bond with everyone, but that's normal at the same time. Like, humans aren't made so that we can bond with literally everyone. Like, that's dumb, disingenuous, and quite boring. Like, you know, everyone has their own personality, so I think it's normal. But I think in general, we need to disregard the small talk thing. I don't know. I feel like there's no productivity.
But yeah, that's it. You already know what to do. It's right there. Got this right here too. Follow that. If you made it to the end of this video, which likely no one did, type green broom in the comments. Bye.